right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, audio is a little choppy there. So we might have to reset our audio if it continues. But for the most part, we're getting in our Sunday stream. We missed yesterday's, but we've been able to stick to the once a week stream. Be a shorter stream, 30, 45 minutes, just to try to keep that consistency going. We are day 585 of The Journey Begins. This is going to be the site of, yeah. This one. Yeah, this will be the site of the Inkwood Library. So let's keep going. So let's say here. So what position is this? Okay. Well, actually, how many of those do we have? That'd be quite enough. Let's buckle down here. I think we'll start getting some of the lines done. We want it to be about 256. Okay. 256 at a minimum, that'll make it 512. And then 250, 512, and that's about 250 short from where we want to be. We want to be a little over 700. So it'll be another 2 stacks beyond that. So 256 and another 128. So 370 something. 350. 350 in either direction would be 700. So that'd be good. Yeah, and the goal here is when we want something where you can't see the land, or you can't see the library from the land. So if we can't see the land from the library, it should work the other way too. Welcome in, Dylan, by the way. And we're gonna make it, we're gonna start off with a square palette, I guess. And then we'll rough up the edges maybe if we need to. But it is a library, so it is kind of a more or less plan structured, so it won't be too ad hoc. Right? And we'll do some calculations later. We're just trying to get rid of some of the materials that we have on us now, get as much done as we can in the little time that we have. Try to make any progress that we can make and make consistently is going to get us to our goal. And all of this is going to lead into our story that we're trying to tell. So the world we're building here will be the story world. Opening the blue mask. Okay. Oh, we have our electric on. Okay. So is it okay? So we'll do this. We'll just well, this would be a slow process. Letting this fill out. Slower than what we were doing. I mean, it does work, but it is a slower process. But since we're just trying to get a little time in, get a stream going, and make some progress, it might not hurt doing it this way. We have 2 buckets. We do have 2 buckets. But we don't want to be too dangerous. We don't have to want to come back, stay up later than we need to get that done, to recollect our supplies. And as always, let me know how the audio sounds, particularly the voice. I don't think the game is going through, but if it is, let me know. I think the filters are back to normal. Every system and OBS update, we end up having to reset our cameras, and sometimes I think the audio filters might get messed up a little bit too. All right. Welcome in the amazing. Let's do this. All right, all right. Now we're getting some traction here. I think we're gonna go out to 300. I don't know if we'll go out to the 3. Well, yeah, maybe we'll go out to 350. We'll see how that goes. Yeah, making a little progress there. And we're just doing the surface now. There'll be some basement kind of stuff that we'll build later, but we're not going to drain the whole area under the library for that. We're just going to drain enough for the basement rooms that we need that are relevant to the story here. Just give a little bit more life to the library. All right. Do we have anything else? We don't really have anything else that we can use. Okay. Yeah, just let that go. I mean, I think it's probably faster doing what we were doing before with lines, just quick place. The advantage to this is that we don't have to carry the materials on us. So if we have enough materials here, quick place is probably faster. But without the materials here, this might be, because we get these nice, like 3 to 4. Oh, 1 second. Um, trying to manage a few other things while we work here. All right, so we're gonna let that go. Good. That's good. All right, are we still going? Did we lose audio? welcome in a moment. Okay. And yeah, if you like our low-key, slow, quiet streams, feel free to give us a like or follow. And if you really like it, feel free to share it out. This is kind of the, or it is the vibe that we're going for. Slow build, story purpose. Uh-oh. It's going to take a while to get where we need to. Do we have any? Ah, we do. Okay. We do. I was looking for some coal. And we'll do that. And then is it this one? Fortune. Yes. Okay. This, yeah, okay. All right. We're just going to run back, torch a little bit as we go so that we don't get mobs at night as we both build out our platform. And when we start building the actual buildings of the library, we want to control where the mobs spawn. So there's some rooms we might want them to spawn in, so we'll want to make sure that those make sure there are guardrails in place to prevent them from getting out of the containment. Okay. I think we're good. Okay. Let's put one at the corner here just to be safe. All right, so if we have, we're almost out in that direction. So let's go here. All right. Maybe we'll fill this in. That might not be a bad idea either. Since we're going kind of short, we got 15 minutes, we can kind of start in the middle and work our way out. Okay. Oh, our bricks caught fire. Actually, okay, so not that way. It's this way. Oop. Oh, I think we started to try to do a big segment here. But I think we can do some mining here. And then that'll give us material that we can work with for in here. And since we want to kind of cut some of this down anyway, so that we don't see this part of the land. At some point, we need to make a copy of the world so that we can do some creative flying over. So this world is vanilla Minecraft on a realm, and every 6 months we take a backup of the world and put it on GitLab, and then we make a copy of that backup and turn it into a creative copy. And that's where we take some of our screenshots, explore the world a little bit faster, and kind of scout for things that we want to work towards. Interesting places. And then we, so that we're not taking the time to find the place, we're taking the time to build the journey to the place. Since our goal is more building than just world exploration. All right. How good are we on? Okay. Get some, we're just gonna maybe level it. See how that goes. Okay. What is this? Okay. Gonna have to be careful over here. Hmm. So there's some kind of cave over here. Oh, we should grab a carrot. I'm getting hungry. Okay. All right. Oh yeah, the cave is over here. So let's see what else we can find. Hmm. Yeah, there it is. Okay. There we go. Yeah, see there's water there. So I think we can probably cut some of this down. And get the effect that we want of not wanting this to be visible. So because I think yeah, so that touches this land here. Yeah, so we're gonna have to yeah, we're gonna probably have to build up a mountain or something on this side. But we'll see. What's our oh we have room here. Okay. But yeah, I think a mountain or something right here is probably going to be better. That's our first sighting of the baby chickens. All right, so okay, we're good there. Let's just go back and forth here. I guess the mountain could be hollow here too, but I mean the point of the mountain is that I guess we use chunk base to kind of look up and find this ocean, and we tried to find as close we could into the middle of it, but the edge over here ran into the land, which I'm not sure why that happened, but that means we're going to see the library from the land if you were to get over here somehow. So we need to find a way to prevent that. So our choice is either taking all of this down below the water level so that you couldn't just walk to the library, you'd have to fly, or building some kind of mountain over here that would be taller than any of the structures in the Inkwood Library. And that would keep the library hidden. Okay. Okay, so we've almost got enough material. All right, so I think maybe one or two passes here. Right? Oh no, we're pretty good, I think. We'll fill up there. Now we'll go back. Okay. All right, so let's oh. Okay. Let's find our edge. Let's put this here. Okay, perfect. So this is our center block, I believe, right? So this should be like the 17,000. Is this block right here. So, okay, so this is our right. So this is 17,000. So we want to go out or down, I guess. So this would be 16,700 or 650 would get us to our 350. Right, okay. I think we have enough to get out that far now. So that's going to be the rest of our stream, is just getting this direction down. Okay. Looks like we came out here a little bit. Because we're going to run into some border out here. That's only going to be like 100 out. That's not very far. Yeah, so this is not even 100 out. Okay. Oh. What did I say? 700? Yeah, 700 or 650. 650 would be the 350 that we want. I see some drown down there. And maybe a cavern. It's the moon is coming up. Okay. Okay, that's one night isn't going to be so bad, so I think we're just going to work through the night for now. Grab a carrot. Oh, how many carrots do we have? Oh, we have some bread, so we're not without food. Okay. So we just got to make sure we put a few torches down every so often so we don't get any zombies after us or creepers. But I think we're going to do all right. I don't know if we have our rituals on. I guess it was like this, but I don't know if it was oceans that changed or if we just hadn't noticed it. Well, let me back up. One of the things I liked about Vibrant Rituals was water during the day, but water at night didn't have a good reflection on it. But that was also in still water in like a kind of a 1 block or like 2 to 2x2, 3x3, kind of smaller blocks of water. It just looked clear. It didn't have a reflection like the ocean does here, so I don't know if that was added recently or if I just if it was only ever present on larger bodies of water. I mean, I guess that's always, well, not always, but it's going to be under development for quite a while, I would imagine, trying to get the graphics in a good shape and balancing uh, what hardware is going to be supported without kind of requiring the latest. Because without making it like a MUD or something text-based, you're going to have to kind of cut older devices. Welcome in the Chosen. Oops, okay, so we're almost to the 700. And on top of the foundation, we'll probably build it up a couple layers as needed. So the buildings will put layers of stone, dirt, whatever is needed, so that the foundation and the building itself looks good. And once we have enough buildings, then we'll decide how this kind of single layer of rock, stone, whatever, whether we add dirt to it to build it up, stone, how we kind of make it not just a single layer of stone, give it some literal depth as well as some artistic depth. Welcome in, it's Austin. How's it going? Okay, so now we're gonna go to 650. Because that, yeah, 1700 would be 69,700 would be 300 away. Hey, how's it going? Welcome in. How's your what, Sunday or Monday morning going? And do you play any Minecraft or builder style games yourself? There we go. There we go. So that gets us there. This is Bedrock, so this is the latest version. Although we haven't taken advantage of very much. We did see a baby chicken earlier. Our first sign of the latest update. Great question. So here we go. We've been playing Minecraft off and on since late 2019. We've been streaming since then as well, but in the beginning it was really infrequently, kind of whenever I felt like it. The last 2 to 3 years, we've been trying to stream more regularly, which we did pretty good on until this year. We had some things come up, and we've only been able to play once or twice a week. And the server is also that old as well. And we have a number of very large projects, or a number of projects that we organize by kind of story themes. So we have one lower level project per realm, and then kind of story, page, paragraph, sentence kind of level builds planned to support that. So for example, this world. Oh, thank you for the follow. Uh, do we have any more? We do have some. So yeah, if you check out the VOD channel on YouTube, so like Mindtrip Media VOD, or go to Linktree/Mindtrip Media, that will get you there as well. That has videos of some of the projects. But in the overworld here, our biggest project we call the Garden Temple, and it's not finished, but there's a significant portion done. It is a 1,000 by 1,000. Oh, take that back. It'll be bigger than 1,000 by 1,000. It's a bedrock to build height, the current build height, step pyramid with I think a rise of 11 and a run of 14 per step. And we have the framework started at build height, so like 320 down to ocean level, and then we're draining the ocean under that, and then we're gonna continue those steps down to bedrock. And we have a significant portion of that done, so it's a lot of framing that out, but a lot of that first pass is getting close to done, and then it'll be a lot quicker building the levels and decorating it. In the Nether, we have Haven's End, which is exactly 1,000 by 1,000 a city that we're going to build there. We have probably 90% of the slabs down, so it'd be a spawn-proof area. Oh, no worries. Thanks for dropping in, and hope the uploading goes well. But for anyone else, I guess, listening later, yeah, Haven's End is 1,000 by 1,000 slab foundation right now, 90% done, and then we'll start building the city on top of that. We're going to use nether portals as the walls and make it kind of a collection of all the mobs that we can get into the nether will be there. At least the ones that are friendly enough that we can get there and kind of keep in confinement there. Okay. Okay, yeah, I'll get back in that for time. And then in the end, we're going to have a Dyson's ring. That'll be, I think it's going to be about 1,000 in diameter. Yeah, diameter. This we're planning as a Dyson ring now. I'm debating on whether to keep that or use that as kind of the jumping off point to build out some land from there outward. So the center of that circle would be the Ender Dragon Island, and then in any direction you got 1,000 blocks, and then you would hit the Dyson ring. But from there, we might extend out the it's the diameter of the tube that would be going around solenoid. Anyway, yeah. So the Dyson ring might just become like a transportation or underground research kind of thing, and then above that would be land that would extend out from that 1,000 mark outward, however far we decide to go. So make the end feel less like the end. So still debating on that. That's a summary of where we are, and we keep notes on that in our note-taking tool. I think we use ClickUp for tracking the builds, progress, materials that we need, things like that. So as haphazard as it looks, I do keep track of a lot of that. All right. And then, I mean, those are all the big story anchors that we'll have. And then there'll be the smaller ones like Overmorrow in the Overworld is a half circle with a diameter of 513 blocks. And there'll be smaller, there'll be buildings inside of that, and then other kind of standalone out in the wilderness, smaller projects as well to kind of give the world a little more character. So, but with that, I think we're gonna come into the tree. We're gonna call that a stream. Generally like to do an hour or more, but we have some other things we need to take care of, so we gotta hop off. But we'll try to be back for sure next Sunday. We'll see if we can throw in a Saturday stream as well. At some point in the future, we might not be able to do Sunday streams. We might have to switch to Friday, but I will let you know if that happens. And the reason we didn't fly to or do any of those, visit any of those structures today is we're 20,000 blocks away from Overmorrow, and we could go through the Nether, but it's a good 10, if not 15 minutes walk through the Nether to get back to Haven's End. And even once we get back to any exit portals there, it would still be another 5 to 10 minutes to get to the Garden Temple. So we're kind of far from the other major projects. But with that, thank you for joining in and for any likes and follows. Thank you, it's Austin, for chatting. And if you want to see more of what we're doing, you can check us out on Linktree. So Linktree/MindTripMedia. That will have links to our Twitch, TikTok, and YouTube, as well as our Go Live platform, Blue Sky. So if you want to see when we're going live, you can follow us there. And if you like what we've been doing, you can give us a like or follow on any of those. And if you really like it, feel free to share it out. We are trying to grow our channel a little bit and hopefully do more streams and for longer. So with that, have a good rest of your evening or a good morning, depending on your part of the world. And we will see you next time.